YouTube and Facebook. All right. So, and remember, if you have any other questions or you have any comments, concerns, please feel free to put them in the chat. So then we'll be able to, ask them to the Venerable, or, just give a little bit comments to everybody just at the end. All right. So let's start with some light stretching, and we'll go ahead with that.
The next few poses will be done in a standing position. Please move slowly and at your own pace. Keep the sturdy chair nearby for balance if needed. If you find that I'm talking faster than you are moving, please take your time and do fewer repetitions. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Place the feet about hips width apart and grounded on the floor. Lift the toes and spread them nice and wide, and feel the navel pull gently in towards the spine. Push the toes into the floor and lean forward just a little bit. Feel the muscles that keep you steady. Lean back just a little bit and feel the toes come up. Feel the muscles that keep you steady in this position. Now push all four corners of the feet into the floor. Notice the steadiness of mountain pose. Notice how the steadiness of mountain pose feels. On the next inhale, roll the shoulders towards the ears, back and down so the shoulders are slightly open. Let the palms rest open to the side. Inhale and let the arms rise with the palms facing up. Exhale, bend at the elbows and allow the hands to come down the center line. Sink into the knees just a little. Repeat this again. Inhale, lift the arms with the palms facing up. Allow the hands and face to be relaxed. Continue with this movement at your own pace. Breathe as you move and try to coordinate the breath with the movement. On the next breath, lift the arms back over the head. Fingertips point in, palms face up. Imagine that you have candles in the palms of your hands and you do not want to spill them. Turn the fingertips so they face behind you. The palms remain up. Turn the fingertips to the side and then to the front like an offering, then out to the side walls. Breathe as you move, up to the top with the fingers facing in again, towards one another, and then forwards like an offering, then out to the side walls. Breathe as you move, up to the top with the fingers facing in again. Let's do this rotation one more time. After the second rotation, allow the hands to cascade down by the side and let them rest. Pause for one slow inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. This next exercise is excellent for strengthening the spine and gently stretching the muscles of the back, front, and sides. Attempt to make the movement easeful and gentle. We will do these movements with various arm positions. The first arm position is the easiest. Please be sure to stay with the one that feels best for your body. We will demonstrate them all. Take the right hand to the waist, and then the left. Roll the shoulders open. And on the exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to the center. On the exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back to the center. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And on the next inhale, gently pull the navel towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades softly together. Get a small lift in the chin and feel a sense of lengthening through the front of the body. On the next exhale, begin to fold gently forward. It does not have to be all the way. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale and rise back to a standing position. Open the left arm to the side. Keep the elbow bent. Leave the right hand on the waist. Inhale. Exhale, lean slightly to the right, and then return back to the center. Bring the left hand down to the waist. Lift the right arm. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen to the left. Return to the center. Roll the shoulders open. Gently pull the navel in towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades softly together. Get a small lift in the chin. Exhale and fold forward halfway. Inhale back to standing. Open the left arm again. Inhale, and on the exhale, lean to the right. Inhale and return back to the center. Place the left hand on the waist. Lift the right arm. Inhale. On the exhale, lean to the left. Inhale and return back to the center. Roll the shoulders open. Lengthen through the front of the body. Slightly pull the shoulder blades together. Get a small lift in the chin. Exhale and fold forward. Knees slightly bent. Inhale and return to standing in mountain pose. Pause for a moment. Inhale and exhale. For this warrior sequence, attempt to keep the movements gentle and relaxed. If you notice that you are struggling, move the feet closer together. Lower the arms or make the movements smaller. This pose is great for strengthening the legs, respiration, and opening the shoulders. Step the left foot forward just a few feet. The back foot points in at a 45-degree angle. The front knee bends and the hips face front if possible. Inhale, open the arms and bend at the elbows. On the exhale, bring the hands and elbows towards each other. Inhale, open the arms and push the heart softly forwards. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, bring the arms together. Inhale, open the arms to where you feel comfortable. Exhale, relax the arms inwards. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands back down by the side, return to mountain pose. One breath here. Inhale, exhale. Step the right foot forward. Take a moment, there's no rush. Ground the back foot into the floor. Bend the front knee. When you are ready, open the arms. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands and elbows towards one another. Inhale, open the arms. This is a relaxed opening in the chest. Exhale, bring the hands and arms towards one another. Inhale, repeat again, creating spaciousness with a full inhale. Exhale, contract and relax the arms slightly. 2 more times at your own pace. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let the hands rest down by the side and return back to mountain pose. Pause here for a few breaths.
Right. So I hope everyone had some nice stretching. It's important to have your physical body be very relaxed before we start meditation, because the mind and the body kind of come into correlation. So we just have to make sure that our body is in such a relaxed position as much as we can, and then that right before meditation we're sitting in the most comfortable spot. Either you can be sitting in a chair, you can be sitting in anywhere on the ground, whatever place is comfortable for you. And especially in your home, there could be anywhere, but don't sit on your bed, because then you're just gonna end up falling asleep. But other than that, yeah, so we're about to start our meditation, and we will start getting our mind in place. Okay, so I'd just like to introduce Venerable Sophon Panyasopanoe. He has a bachelor's degree of civil engineering from Chiang Mai University in Thailand from 1997. He has been a monk for 6 years, and also has had 20 years of meditation practice. He's worked at the DIMC in New Jersey and also in DC. And currently he's working, in Azusa, California, which is nearby right over here, as a teacher monk for Peace Point meditation. And his motto, which I agree with all the time, is once the mind is clear, the problems are clear. So everyone, please welcome Venerable.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, what's that?
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. The best that I can for, COVID-19. How are you?
I'm great. So nice to see you again for the beer host tonight.
Yeah. Yep. Always happy to.
Yeah, and I also like to welcome all practitioners around the world, especially in California and nearby states in USA. This is program I would like everyone to practice together to gain our own inner peace together in the difficult times of COVID-19. So this is an important job for us to stay inside our mind. Actually, for physical body, we already stay inside the house, right?
Yeah.
But for the mind, we need to stay inside ourselves. Don't let the mind wanders and overwhelming with the situation. So there's some way we can find the bright side from it and the positive things from there. So as soon as we understand the situation and what's going on, and it seems like to be easier situation now, that even though we have seen many people dying and suffer from the disease, but at least we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I hope that everyone can find that thing and soothe your mind with your positive things. Like today, meditation it's the energy that we can gain by ourselves. You don't need to use any money to buy it, right? You
That's
can
good.
get it free. It's free for you.
Free 99.
Yeah, it's free for you. So free and wonderful and powerful, so that we can gain from the practice. So some of us, I believe that you joined from Zoom as well. I have seen here for my screen, I can see Vincent Lim, and from someone from iPad. So maybe you have anything you can share at the end, or you're practicing or question, right? Maybe Ron can make a connection from that.
Yep, definitely.
And also welcome people from YouTube that I have known someone here. We have Raquel, Lisa, Panjavi, John, Carson, and Lisa. Yes, many of us here, even though you're not typing here, I know that you're watching, you're practicing together. And from the YouTube, pretty much today is some difficulty in the technology. So I'm apologize that I'm the person who IT monk to handle with this as well. So there are two part of job in the live teaching, that also IT monk and the teacher monks as well. So now I think it's working now for YouTube. So I hope both YouTube and Facebook can working well right now. All right, so I think everyone get ready for the practice now. It's almost 7:25 now. So if you can find your own comfortable corners at your house or any place that you live, so sit back, relax, and find your own comfortable posture. Adjust your posture very well. This is the beginning of the journey of peace. We don't use any physical body at all, okay? Meditation is a work of the mind. So we need to relax and let go of tension from our physical body as much as we could. And then we can continue to relax the mind from the meditation practice. Are you ready, Ron?
Yes.
Okay, I hope everyone ready too. All right. If everyone get ready, sit back, relax, very softly, very gently. Close your eyes. Close your eyes softly and gently. Close your eyes the same way you are going to fall asleep. The difference is we maintain the awareness with our mind. We maintain the attention at present time. At this moment, we close our eyes softly. Just allow the eyelids touching each other softly. Please do not squeeze your eyeballs. Let your eyelids drop down naturally. You may allow some light enter your eyes to allow the muscle around your eyes relax. Now use our physical senses to scan our physical body. We begin the relaxation on our head. Relax the muscle around your forehead, down to your face. Loosen the muscle of your neck, down to shoulders. Loosen the muscle of your back, your chest, your abdomen. Loosen the muscle of your arms, down to your hands and fingers. Let go attentions from your hands. Rest your hands freely on your lap. Adjust your posture very well. Relax the whole body. Allow the relaxation streaming from your head down to your shoulders, your trunk, down to your hips, your legs. Relax the muscle down to your feet, all the way down to the toes. Relax. And then we continue to slow down our thoughts. Stay our awareness back into yourself. Rest your awareness at one point, wherever you feel most comfortable and calm. And let go all worries. Let go all responsibilities that relate to work, your house, your family, or anything else. Detach your mind from all thoughts. From now on, it's a practice of meditation to allow the mind to rest inside the body. At the very center is called the home base of the mind. The mind body should stay together at balanced position. Now we know the center of the body is the home base of the mind. It's a balanced position or the harmony of mind and body. And it's also the resource of true peace. Once the mind, soft and gentle, stay at one point at the center, the peace energy will connect with the mind. Purify the mind to be bright and clear from within. At this moment, we are going to allow the mind to stay still. Wherever you feel most comfortable at this moment, just rest the mind there, peacefully and comfortable feeling. Stay your mind peaceful, relax. Feel the mind there as long as you can. Be calm and gentle at this moment. Don't let the mind stay outside. Don't worry about anything. Be at this moment with peace and joy, in the serenity, in the tranquility where we sit alone with our own mind. You may imagine you are sitting in the vast open space. No one else around you. Feel yourself peaceful, relaxed at the middle of the nature places, like atop a mountain, or by the beach, or by the waterfalls, to allow the mind to be free and peaceful, relaxed and joyful. Let the mind stay naturally at one point, at the feeling of peace, that free from all worries, free from all negative feelings. Keep the mind calm, even though there are many wandering thoughts distract your mind. We just simply don't pay attention to them. We treat our wandering thoughts with gentle way. Don't force the wandering thoughts. Just pay no attention to them and stay the mind with our inner image or our inner natural places that we imagine, so peaceful inside. If we visualize the bright shining object inside the body, you may imagine the bright shining star, the full moon, or the midday sun. Choose only one image that you like the most, that you feel comfortable and relaxed. Stay your mind with the inner image, softly and gently, without concerning about its clarity. Be calm, relax, be with your image continuously, consistently, as long as you can. Some of us may like to repeat the mantra. We just simply allow the sound of mantra echoing from the center space, wherever you feel most comfortable inside. Samma arahang, Samma arahang, Samma arahang. Allow the soft and gentle sound of mantra to soothe the mind, calm the mind, to be still and relax. Feel the mantra coming from the center space over and over. Not too fast, not too slow. At the same way that you hear your favorite song from far away. Sammarang, Sammarang. Until your mind becomes soft and gentle by its own. Until you feel you don't want to repeat the mantra anymore. You just simply stay the mind calm at one point, at a peaceful point inside the body. Let the mind naturally rest by its own. We just welcome the mind, stay still. Use a mantra or visualizations as the mindfulness to bring the mind back time to times. If your mind already stays still, soft and gentle at the center space, you just stay your awareness at the center of yourself. So calm and peaceful, so spacious from within. This will happen by its own once we allow the mind rest, still and relax. There's no effort, no directing. Just naturally allow the mind rest. We just simply be kind with our own mind. Feel yourself like a mountain, so stable and firm at one point. So still, so calm. Stay with your calmness and stillness as long as you can, with comfortable feeling every moment of the peace journey. We choose find a balance of comfort and consciousness every moment. Just allow the mind free here and now. Be neutral and be idle. As long as you feel comfortable, as long as you allow the mind to be still and calm, the mind will gradually still by itself, and we would feel the rewards from doing this as we feel more calm, spacious, and wide open. It is a good sign that the mind becomes stiller, becomes at one point, still by its own. Proceeding to the very center of the body, we just continue practicing the mind at one point, relaxed and comfortable. Now, please continue your own practice in silence. We maintain the mind softly and gently at the center space, so still, so relaxed from within. Be neutral and idle in every experience. We just observe and let it be. This is a process of the mental stillness. Once the mind becomes a standstill, it will connect with the inner peace at the center of the body. The mind will be magnetized from the center space by its own. As long as we stay the mind calm and still with no expectation, the deeper the mind we proceed to the very center or the home of the mind. Let us feel so calm, so still and spacious. The stillness of the mind will produce the inner peace and happiness. Less or more peace that we experience right now, be satisfied, be neutral, just observe and embrace the positive feelings we have now. Allow the mind proceed to the center by its own. We will gain the happiness and true peace from the center space. We just embrace the peaceful feeling, spaciousness, and freedom that we attach from all things. The mind becomes united with the center space, free from all outside world, free from all material things. It is the inner world that's so bright and clear, so spacious and calm. Let us feel so relaxed. We don't want to get away from this feeling. We just allow peace energy to expand and generate. Be at the center space with no expectation, no rushing. Just let it be neutral. If we feel comfortable, the mind becomes stable and firmly at the center space. We just allow the peace energy that full of love and kindness, soft and gentle within, to expand and radiate to all directions. Let it share with all living beings around us. That peace energy, that full of love and kindness, covering our whole body, purifying our own mind to bright and clear. and let it share with all people and living beings who live in our house to be in peace, full of love in their mind and kindness, to overcome all negativities in life, to be free from suffering and dangers, be well and live long. We continue to allow the peace and love and kindness to expand. Let it expand across the state, covering the whole country. Every corners of the country are filled with peace and joy, happiness, love and kindness from us to purify all people, all living beings in the country to be in peace, be happy and be joyful, free from all suffering and dangers. Be well. We continue to expand our love and kindness, covering the whole world and beyond the world, endlessly, infinitely. May peace energy fulfill all living beings' mind to be happy, to be peaceful, full of love and kindness in their mind, full of His energy that can overcome all obstacles in life. Be well, free from suffering and dangers. For those who suffer from the sickness, may they recover sooner and quicker, live long, healthy. For those who pass away around the world, may they all rest in peace. May they all find the brightness in their mind, in their souls, to the happy place. We are the center of immense peace, so bright and clear from the center space. We share love and kindness with our beloved ones who are living or passed on, to live in peace, be happy, be well, free from suffering and dangers. We share peace energy with our beloved ones who pass away. May they rest in peace and be happy at all times. We are the center of peacefulness, so bright and clear from within, soft and gentle. Allow peace energy to expand, covering our whole body and mind, cleansing our mind to be bright and clear, so bright like a midday sun or brighter, so clear and clean like a dewdrop on the grass blade in the morning, free from all contaminations, so relaxed, so peaceful. I would like everyone to take a few minutes to make a wish for our own self, to bring back the true happiness, successfulness in our lives. Whatever you want to make a wish in the positive way, may peace energy fulfilled, our good wishes become true easily and sooner. Now, please continue our own wishes for a while. At the end of session, we are going to reconnect the mind with surroundings. We just simply expand our awareness from the center space to surroundings. Just simply take a few deep breaths. Breathe in deeply and slowly. Feel the mind with freshness from surroundings and breathe out to cleanse the mind, release the negative energy out from the mind. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, very softly, very gently, whenever you are ready, slowly open your eyes. All right. How everyone feeling now?
Relax.
Relax?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope everyone except Ron, okay, in the YouTube or Facebook feel relaxed as well and peaceful. That's right.
Yep.
So you may share your experience with me, and it'd be good that we know each other, that how we can piece together in just the period of time that we stay together. We join together with one mind. Yeah, one mind, one big mind, actually. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel, Ron?
I
And
feel pretty
anyone
good.
in the Zoom as well, I'd like to ask you here too. You're welcome to share, invite you to share your experience in Zoom. Yeah.
Yeah, so I see the comments over there. It says that, John Chabot feels very detached. So that's pretty good. And
Wonderful.
Teresa feels very relaxed, and thanks. And other than that, yes,
It's great experience though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? I like to compare the meditation practice like we are practicing today is I am like a map for you. I like a navigator for you. Right? So I'm like stay with you in the car and you're a driver. Okay. So you just drive to direction. So but in your own experience you can absorb by yourself, because you're a driver, you know how to drive the car. But with the okay, someone give the comment at the bottom. Can you see that?
I feel very relaxed.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you.
So
Dr. Mylin, thank you for your experience.
So
yeah,
you're
wonderful.
You're like Google Maps.
Yeah, I like a Google map that sometimes you just use my voice as a navigator, but sometimes in the front of you, you can feel yourself different thing than I tell you. So this is your experience to keep the concept of being calm, be neutral with your experience. Don't let your mind to stay outside with the experience you see so far from the route, from the street or the road you're driving. Otherwise, you lose the control, you lose the balance of the car. So be focused at the destination, at the goal. That's a peaceful mind and the oneness and the mindfulness. So, and keep relaxing during the driving, during the practicing. So don't stressful during the journey or peace, okay? Enjoy driving, enjoy practicing without any concern and expectation.
So
yeah.
So it's like still while being still listening to your guidance of meditation while still being aware of like the roads and like everything else. Is that right?
Right, exactly. So stay on the track, okay? Stay on the track. If you feel you lose your concentration, you lose your balance, just come back to the street, okay? Don't stay sidetrack, okay? Sidetrack, maybe I'm going to talk today. The sidetrack is like a challenging for you. So I think it's a good time for me to talk about the today's topic. It's challenging in meditation. It's like a sidetrack for you that challenge you to keep your mind back to the track. Okay, but how to deal with it? So if I want
back from distractions. Right?
Yes, right, distraction. I have some slide to show everyone here. Okay.
So Venerable, I have a question. Like how do you make your slides?
What the question is?
How do you make all your slides and presentations?
Oh, you mean how I share the slide?
Oh yeah, like how do you make it? And like
I use from the PowerPoint.
And how do you make it? You research or is
that's combination from my teacher monks that I have learned from, and also my teachers from Thailand, and also my own experience as well. Kind of combination of those. They become my version.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Now, can you see the slide, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, let's continue. Now, anyone feel relaxed, calm, like Panyasopanoe? Lisa, feel sabai. Thank you for your sharing. Okay, let's continue. These are challenges in meditation. So I try to say it's like a sidetracks. Sidetrack, what you mean by sidetrack in your mind, Ron?
Probably like, you're can't really focus on one thing. And that it's just always like moving around, things, the thoughts are always coming back and forth, whether they're in your control or not.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you have, something to do, but then you're not able to manage or prioritize because it's not kind of focused.
Exactly. So now meditation is something we want to do it now. We want to make it happen, make peace in mind. But during the journey, during the way that we get into peace, we tend to stay somewhere else. So that means we wasting time to get to the destination or to get away from our goal. So similar to when we work, right? When we do anything that outside, like work or worry job, like studying, or at home, you plan to manage something, build something, and then something that distract your mind, distract your plan, and then you cannot make it finish as you plan, right? Like someone let you do something else, and then you stay with that person, and then you forget what you should do, like prioritize. That's what you said.
Story.
Okay. So this is what from the meditation practice, that overall 5 challenges you would face in meditation practice. Some of us may face 1 or 2 of them, or maybe all. So it depends on how your mental state be like during the practice. So today I talk about not all of them. I will talk about 1 and 2, okay? Because our time may be not enough to talk all of that. So we continue by Sunday. This Sunday, I will continue 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So we talk about the first one, indulgent mind. Yeah. Obviously, indulgent mind is the way that the mind is distracted from something that we desire or we feel like pleasurable during the practicing. Okay. And that is a sidetrack for us to get away and out of the track of the inner peace, because the mind is not really at the center, not really mindful. If we are attached with lovely emotions that cause from sight, what we see, what we hear, what we smell, and what we taste, touching, from opposite gender, especially, this happens sometimes. Some people face that, but overall, this combination with feeling of pressure. Okay, so for example, the food maybe okay at beginning. You may okay with your feelings, stay here and now with my voice and calm. But suddenly, your past moments that you feel pleasurable with something you have exposed or something you have senses, like you just finished watching movie, for example, before coming to practice, or maybe a long time ago, and it keep coming and recall in your mind. This is the nature of the mind, okay? Not really thing that strange or anything, because the mind always wonders. It's always seeking for something, the story in the past, in the present, or the future, worry about it. So everything that come up in the mind, it become the distraction. But this distraction is become something beautiful, something like attach the mind to think something beautiful, and mostly not really peaceful. Okay, like food, it become more stories behind that. What the what the shop that you're going to eat, and what the flavor is look like. I feel yummy, feel great, and you go to with your friends. You think about your friend's face, and you think about the car you drive, and then you continue to see movie at that moment. So it's like a on and on of this section. The mind keep running, keep working during the practicing. You seem to be like, okay, I'm good, I'm relaxed, but it's not really still because it's moving. Okay, how to deal with that? The cause is, that I already told that the cause is something that is come up in the mind. But one solution that I would like to recommend some of you who may face this challenge, before and after coming to practice, see, hear, smell, taste, touch, smelling, but not try to appreciate the scent too much. Like, get it done. Like after you finish it, watching movie or news, anything, that's it. Just watch and done. Don't bring it back during meditation. Okay, so just appropriate to consume kind of things. So I don't want to say that you cannot do that in watching movie or enjoy your social medias and whatever the enjoyment, but just properly, not too much. And then your mind will be less distractions. For me, maybe easier for me because I'm stay at a monastery. So easy for me. I don't watch TV like you guys, but that's easy for me to detach those indulgent mind better than many people.
Yeah.
But if you could practice and learn to be appropriate and moderate in consuming the entertainment, so that when you practice meditation, you can let go of feeling of pleasurable or indulgent things easier. Okay.
So do you mean like when?
Yeah.
So are I get what you mean. So like basically, all the external things, all the distractions, whether it be from like watching TV, and especially our age of like social media, where like we're trained to have always be scrolling like on the screen, and
That's right.
in that way, we somehow, make it like a kind of routine, right before we go to sleep. Oh, we got to check up on other people's lives. Oh, we got to do this and that, in that way. And all these other, electronics and all these other games, which in a way, it kind of, takes your mind, and also just like, your soul just out of your body, and when kind
Right.
of meditation is to like bring it in.
Yeah. So the sixth one is crowded the mind easily. So instead of we want to let the mind rest completely and pure mind, but the mind is crowded with that feelings, not really get the mind really still. It's hard to control the mind, okay? So because the mind already out of the track with these feelings. So if we really want the mind to be still and find the true peace, we just let go and bring mind back. Sometimes the image appear in your mind with a beautiful woman, beautiful, handsome person, for example. This is another kind of indulgent mind that let someone, especially a person who in the young age. So this will be difficult to handle with. But if you can use technique of seeing people around you in opposite gender, like our siblings, it'll be easier to let go that feeling. Okay, so that's another practice that you can learn from meditation, but it will take time and it's a challenge for you. If you can do that, it'd be great. Okay, and also I want you to can use another analogy, that's to use the nature as a image in the mind to block out or replace the feelings. As I said, the indulgent mind, it comes with a picture in your mind. So if we can find something replace that feeling with natural feeling, like a nature, like in the forest, by the beach, so we feel calm and peaceful. That means the mind will stay at the present, stay in the track, okay? And also reset the mind by opening eyes. This one, it's very hard to control this feeling. Just open your eyes, all the inner image, the mental image from the distraction will gone by automatically. Okay. If someone is have a lot of things in mind from this feeling. Okay, for the second one, challenge is ill-tempered mind. Okay, I have experience, not me, someone asking me, how could they can take away some person face that they don't like? Because during meditation, it have a hard time to forgive that person because there's some, the ill temper mind that's still there with that person, that we may get angry with that person, or we are afraid of that person because they kind of haunted your mind, not really easy to let go. So if we annoyed, frustrated, and present, angry, furious, they're holding grudges, seeing others as enemy. So this is the case that if you have this kind of feeling, maybe not really furious, but a little irritated in your mind, like you are unhappy or with the the place that you meditating, or the place you live, the workplace that you live, and it's stuck in your mind. I don't like boss, and don't like the colleague, that guy, this person, and then that feeling stick in your mind during meditation. How should we do that? Okay. One thing you can learn from and practice is catch goodness in others and yourself, in yourself. Okay. This one may be hard at the beginning, but everyone have the good side of it. Yeah, you may see in our family member, for example, our parent, our sibling, brother, sister, sometimes they are not satisfied or happy with something, some behavior that they have. But if you look deeper in them, okay, they have good thing. They have some, they kind, they used to give me money or something. That is the thing that you can catch from that person.
Yeah, it's like no matter how angry you are at them,
Yeah.
or like in a fight, in the
Right.
end, they're still your sister and your stepmom.
Right.
So
And yeah, and also
they love
loving
it.
kindness spreading
Yeah.
can be helped in, okay, we see everyone as a brother sister. We live in this world to find peace and happiness. Each everyone feel the same way. So why don't we see person have the same mind, same body, like seeking for the same thing? We don't want to hurt each other. We don't want to think badly to other people. So it become the loving kindness in the mind and feel that way during or after meditation. So meditation itself also support that feeling of kindness and loving kindness when we practice more and more and regularly. So it's easy for us to let go that kind of feeling of the ill temper mind. Okay.
Mm.
And feeling like that nobody is perfect. Okay. Even us, we have some do some mistakes and imperfect sometimes, right? Forget
Yep.
things, like never get perfect sometimes. Why don't we find the perfection from other people? So
That's
it's
true.
teach us and then continue to let go the feeling easier.
Mhm.
And see everyone as family member. Okay, the one technique you can use: forgive and let negative emotion go away. If you have more mentality, the mind more positive, so we can forgive more. This is the practice of the mind. Not you can do it everything at once. It takes time. You can learn one at a time, and every technique that I show you today, you can practice whatever technique you can fit for you. Just use that. Okay. Okay. So this is what I would like to share with you for today. So you have any question, you can ask me at this time.
Yep. So anybody have any questions or anything that you have for the Venerable? And yeah, I feel like this is, it seems like it's common sense, but it's like we always tend to forget. Like,
Okay. You
and
don't,
it's
if you
like,
don't forget, I get back to the thing here.
oh no. But yeah, so it's like, yeah, I feel like it's something we always have to be reminded of.
Yeah.
Like,
So I think, yeah, I think we have more thing to consider for the challenges, like wandering mind, sleeping mind, and questioning mind. Is something we commonly face every time we meditate, or have some degree in there, like have something in the mind during the practicing, maybe not really much, but it's still there. So we can still handle with that with the technique that I already guide you, like visualization and bring your mind back with the mantra. So we
mm,
talk about that for Sunday, for sleepy mind,
mm,
wandering mind, and questioning mind.
mm,
For me, I would like to share my experience. One thing that worked for me is you can cope with all challenges. Is that imagine that today is the last day of your life. Imagine pretending that what would you do? Okay, what would you do? Would you care anything around you? So my answer is that I wouldn't do anything much except keep my mind calm and happy and meditate, find the inner peace as much as I can. And then when I close my mind, my eyes, so that easy to let go. Okay, so
mm,
this technique you may use for your own technique. So this work for me. Okay.
mm. Yeah. And yeah, I think it's just like, that's why with more practice for meditation, then it's like easier for you to find more techniques to like let go and forgive and like everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's something that I would like to share today with the challenging. Challenging is always there as long as you see it like the way to overcome it, not really stuck with it. Okay.
Mm,
If you see meditation as a essential thing in life because it brings us the true happiness,
mhm,
so we should see the challenging as a way we can overcome it through the technique I already shared with you. And this is like any other practice, it takes time. You need more skills on that, and don't do it one time and stop. Do it consistently, okay? Daily, as we do every day from peace break or peace time or peace break. So if we help you to maintain the mind positive and be able to let go all challenges, even though it's there, but it's feel like it doesn't influence you much because you know how to deal with it, right? So and don't expect to get the true peace right away, because once we looking for the perfection, the peace, our mind already out of the balance. So we just keep in the mind before practicing, like peace is there. We just keep our life be positive as much as we could to the practice meditation. And once we close our eyes, we let go that expectation and be neutral, be calm. And then the energy in your cell at the center body will connect with you, like the energy that you use in for our life, like a food. So meditation, it becomes the food for the mind to go on the situation that with the easy way, because the mind is as you learn from other teacher monk like Venerable Pratya, the mind is the boss of the body, right? So that obviously whatever we think, it affects your physical body, and it command the physical body function as we think. So at the same time, the physical body impact the mind as well. So we should stay the balance of take good care of body and mind balance every day.
So let's say like I have a friend who might be dealing with like a lot of things, like with like sadness, you know, with her dad, like they think they found out they got cancer. So like, how are you able to, you know, when you have all this uncertainty and you have the sadness that you don't know, you have this worry with other people, you know, that like, how are you able to, you know, focus and bring back your mind with all these things going on?
Yes, this is very challenge from people who have faced that situation. My case, I have my case study. My mother had passed away from cancer. So I'm the one who let her stay my calm through meditation and chanting. So I can see the difference, the change in her mind. So even though whatever happened, so it become the suffering in her mind, but I use meditation and chanting or prayer as a weapon. Okay, we compare like weapon to to replace her feeling. So it kind of tuck a wall. Okay, tuck a wall between negative feeling and positive feelings. So they're gonna between the line between bad and good feelings there. So with meditation and chanting, it will come expand the positive feeling in her mind more. Okay, and eventually the painful feeling and suffering will be look like it's less than before. Okay, even though it's not enough for her to be alive. Okay, but at least she passed away with peaceful mind, rest in peace. So it's a victory over her mind, not the physical body, because physical body is something we cannot control, obviously, right? Can we control our body become younger than before, or become aging every second, every moment, right? So we just extend it, but we can stop it. Okay, what we can control is our own mind. Okay, once we control mind very well with good energy, so it can be lengthen our physical body. Then we just let the mind attach with the physical body and absorb the feeling of negative feelings and then become worse and worse. Because don't forget that the mind is the boss of physical body. Once your mind is ill, so it becomes worse, right? So people get suicide. Lately, the doctor in New York suicide because of her mind is crowded with the positive and negative feelings. And then instead of she survived because of her she should have been thinking about the future, that she should survive, but she should to die because her mind command her body, and then she died. So this example that how the mind is important to control body, and this is what I like to share with you. That be mindful, cultivate your peace in mind as much as we could. We don't know the future, but we know now we need peace in this situation. Okay, and every situation as well. Even though COVID-19 is over, but we still keep our life go on.
Well, hope you can do a prayer for her and her family and her dad. So
yeah, so I'm feel grateful and feel good that I could do my best to do that for my mom, and everyone feel like a sense of victory over the sickness. Even though we cannot control, we can hold her back, but it's a victory over the negative feelings and positive feelings. So we win in the positive way. Even though the circumstances let her pass away, but her soul, her mind still go on in the belief in Buddhism. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Venerable.
You're welcome. All right.
Yep. All right. Does anyone else have any questions for today? Please feel free to put in your comments or anything else like that. And
excuse me, I have the question here from Dr. Mylin. She asked me one question, that it is that called equanimity, doing thinking of the opposite. Okay, so okay, equanimity in the definition is mean how to find the evenness of the mind. Okay, evenness of mind is between bad and good feeling. Be neutral, not really we think negative and think positive. We are the middle. So it's for the daily meditation. Okay, Dr. Melin, it's between daily meditation. We don't want the mind to be too much in the positive way and negative way. It's neutral. Okay, and then the energy from the neutralization, if we emerge, it's a stage of the mind before the mind stop. We need to find the equanimity in mind during before the mind becomes stop. Okay, and then there's another step or level of the mind after they stop. It become another level of the mind. They become deeper in the stillness. So that is called the pure happiness, the pure peace. So this what we can learn after we pass through the stillness of the mind. So it be, as long as you feel up and down during meditation, we feel uncomfortable sometimes during the meditation, both mind and body, the mind still need to be neutral all the way. Okay. Thank you for your question.
So I have our Fred. He asked, I'm not quite sure what he means, but it says for indulgent mind can indulge in the center of the body. I don't know, Fred. I don't know what you're trying to get at, but Venerable, if you know what that means.
Okay, indulgent mind, the meaning of that is in let the mind not balance. Okay, but at the center of the body is a neutral, the balanced position. It's like the source of energy, the pure energy there. So it's impossible for the mind become stay outside the balanced position. So it's a pure energy there. So if you stay with the purity, so we don't need to go anywhere. So it's not really we indulge in the pleasure. What I want to call is the feeling of happiness, there are two kinds of happiness that we gain from inside, or the pure energy. Is that from outside we call pleasure from the indulgent mind, but from inside is free from the negativities.
Contentment.
Yeah, it's another kind of the what we call the indulge. I don't want to use the indulgent at the center, what we call the equanimity, or the stillness. The still mind bring the true happiness. The true happiness doesn't mean that we so much enjoy or down. It's just neutral feeling from there.
I think it's contentment, right?
Contentment, yeah. Peaceful feeling. What do you think about peaceful feeling? So it's different from like eating the favorite food.
Like the extreme.
It's really different, right? Because we are at the pure energy there.
So,
You know
yeah.
what I
So,
mean?
I understand. So basically, like, we are always searching for like that external like happiness, which always is mostly in forms of like indulgement, but like we kind of forget that stillness, that contentment is what we're kind of searching for, because then in the end, when we keep searching externally for happiness, in a way, we're never really going to seem to find it in a more like permanent situation. So that like inside, we kind of forget that like it's not that we're trying to find happiness, but we confuse the terms happiness with like contentment, and then we kind of forget that that appreciation for that stillness and what we have.
I want to tell you that anything what I'm saying is the journey of peace, and what I have learned and I've experienced in some part of them. But the best thing is we should experience by ourselves. You will know. Like I tell you, the pizza is tastes like this. It's yummy, juicy. But how do you believe me that how feel that way? You may have against the reason to against me. How you have some like counter reason. I don't believe you because it should taste like this, something like that. But it's not the case, right? Just come and eat, come and taste it. It's right inside yourself. The taste of peace you can experience by yourself, not what I'm saying, and you feel as I said.
So everyone go through their own journey.
Yeah, your own experience, your own choice, your own duty, your own duty to fight by your own. Don't believe me. Just do it, okay?
I see.
Prove by yourself. It's kind of experiment yourself. I am just a map and navigator for you. I'm also the driver sometimes. I drive with you too. Because I need to find my own peace as well during the guiding. So I have two roles at the same time.
Interesting. Yeah.
Just do it. Yeah, thank you for Dr. Melin said. Thank you for your comments. All right, I think the time is up now. So I think it's really fun. I really enjoy in asking and questioning. So I hope everyone, if you have any question more, just maybe you can email me personally, or just type in the chat, so I can take a look later. So it'd be great. Or just come back on Sunday for the continue with the challenging in meditation for number 3, 4, and 5. And also tomorrow, Saturday, I still teach on fish break.
Friday.
Yeah. Sorry, on Friday and Saturday, I still teach on fish break. So it's really shorter session. Maybe you can ask me on that period as well.
Okay. Thank you so much, Venerable.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you everyone for joining with me and for the program. Thank you, Ron, for being a host today too.
Of course. Yep. So I'd like to, advertise that, our programs that we have again. So we have our peace break which is from 7 p.m. until 7:45 p.m. from Friday to Wednesdays. We have our peace time on Thursdays from 7 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. And I'll be your host again, Ron Machigo. On Sunday, it's 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then we also have, it also goes through the peacetime will go through Thursdays and Sundays. It'll be through Zoom, YouTube, and Facebook. And for peace break, it'll just be through YouTube and Facebook. So other than that, we have what's coming up on, I think, May 6th. Is that correct? For full moon meditation, which I'll be your host as well. And so that's coming up, and it starts around what time, Venerable?
It's 7:30.
Okay, yeah.
We have the Venerable from Thailand. His name Venerable Pasura. He's the one monk who very good in teaching meditation.
Awesome. So yeah, and just again, we every month on every full moon, we have our full moon meditation program where, now it's with COVID-19 that, we're going to do it virtually, but, usually, everyone comes, joins in the mezuzah at our temple, and we have like a candle lighting ceremony and just things like that. Just everyone meditating under like the same full moon. And that's, it's pretty peaceful, pretty exciting. So, but now, we can just do it in our own homes, light a candle, someone remind me, and then we can, still be under the same, full moon, but just separate. All right. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to contact us, in whatever way, and we'll find our way to, answer. And if there's not anything else, I'll see you guys next Thursday. Thank you so much, Venerable.
Thank you very much. Everyone be safe at home, be free from COVID-19, and have a great day. Have a good night in California.
Okay, bye.
Bye now.